Today we're going to be going through a glute gaining circuit, which is going to really focus on all aspects of the glute muscles. We have about 4 exercises we're going to go through. Here we go. Hey you guys, so I have 4 different exercises we're going to focus on today, and they are all basically focused on the glute muscles, which we all know is the kind of a huge area everybody wants to work. Hopefully not a huge area, but you know what I mean. So what I love about these different exercises is that they're hitting all different areas of the muscles. We're not just always staying kind of here in the front, but we're going to be going kind of off to the side, doing some laterals, other ranges of motion. It's always good to do that. You don't always want to kind of keep your feet and body in the same position. Okay. We are going to start out with a barbell front squat. So what's going to be a little different on this one, and that I've noticed lately, is I prefer doing the little bit wider stance with the feet slightly rotated out. So your feet are going to be wider than shoulder width apart, and you're just going to have about maybe a 45-degree on that rotation with your feet. I find you can get into a deeper squat. I actually have a lot of ankle mobility issues from years of gymnastics, so I really have a hard time with kind of that traditional squat here, unless I'm raised my ankles, and that will get me into a lower squat, but that's why I thought I would share that with you today if you have any of those issues. Okay, so we're gonna bring the bar up, just right up above our chest area. We're just gonna hold that nice and close to our body. Those feet are going to be nice and wide, slightly rotated out. My abs are engaged. My head and chest are going to stay up as I go down. I'm going to lower down and back up. So I'm probably going a little bit lower than 90 degrees, but that's good because I really feel my glutes fully engaged at the bottom. And that's what's pretty much doing all of the work. I'm just really focusing on that area of my body. I'm not letting my hamstrings obviously are doing some work. If you want good glutes, you have to have good hamstrings. So it's really hitting both of those areas nicely. All right, maybe anywhere from 8 to 10. We want to go lower reps, higher weight, because once again, we're looking to build the muscles, so we want to go a little bit heavier. Okay, next we're going to go into a pulsing lateral lunge. I'm going to just take my dumbbell, hold it close to my body, just kind of like I did with the barbell. You're just going to take a deep step out, and you're just going to do a slight pulse and back to start. So my head and chest are staying up. I'm going down as low as I can, pulsing, back to start. So I'm kind of thinking about kicking my backside out. I'll go here. So see how I'm really kicking that backside out? Just a little pulse at the bottom. It doesn't have to be anything super high or hard. Just a little bit of a pulse. Try to go a little bit heavier with your weight there. 8 to 10, 12 reps max. Okay, low box step-ups. These have been one of my recent new favorites. Hey, got my legs pretty sore for a couple days, where you have to kind of use the assisted sit down. Your legs are so sore. Okay, so with this one, you're just going to start up on your box. You're going to take a step back, and the key with this one is you're going really an extended range of motion. If you're going to get that knee as close to the ground as possible, and you're just going to drive through that heel. I'm going as low as I can, and then I'm coming up a little bit slower. You don't want to push with your back leg. That kind of negates what we're doing here. You're going back, touching, and then let that front leg, that workhorse, do the work. Pushing through my heel without leaning forward, keeping my body straight. And pressing up. Really good. Okay, 8 to 10, 12 max, depending on your weight. Okay. And the final. Okay, for these you can use, I have a resistive band here. It's fairly thin. You can use like tube bands, anything. You don't even have to have something that has give to it. You can even use something that's stationary with these. So this is the good old assisted pistol squat. With these, what I do is whatever leg I'm gonna do my pistol squat on, I hold with the opposite arm. I wanna have that kind of hold on the opposite side. I don't wanna do everything just on one side. Okay, so my foot is planted, my heel is firmly in the ground. I'm gonna just think about dropping down, hold for a second, driving through the back of my heel. So I'm using this a little bit, but I'm trying not to let it give me too much help. There's maybe one area right there where I'm gonna need it, and then other times I just try to let it go to where I really am trying to make my body work on its own. And up. And up. And then we want to make sure we do the other leg. This leg for me, I'm a little tight through this hip, so it can be a little tougher, but we always want to keep working both sides, even if we have any kind of muscle imbalance, which this one I do through my ankle. So you can see it looks a little bit different. This ankle goes down a little bit differently. But even though it gets uncomfortable, it's not as fun to work as the other side, you have to do the work on the other side. Really watch your alignment too, making sure you're getting really good alignment with that. But this is a great glute workout. So what are we thinking? We're gonna go heavier, because the heavier weight we go, the more we're breaking that muscle down, we're building it back up. That is the key. Okay, thanks for joining me today, you guys. Enjoy that workout. I hope you use some of these in your workouts, either at home or in the gym. Check out Athlean-XXforwomen.com if you haven't. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, good stuff there. Thanks for working out with me, and I'll see you guys soon.